Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you see this video. Yeah, it's your girl, Nkeri. Sorry, my phone has been bad for a while, but thank God I'm back online. Okay, I'm here to tell you a short story or maybe a long story, depending on how you say. Thank you for always stopping by. I'm grateful. Okay, let's see this portion of the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27 to 30. I want to tell you something, a little story about it. Yeah, the owner asked me to share it, so I decided to share it as a video. Yeah, not as a story. Okay, this lady had been married for 8 years or 7 years, and there was no child. And her husband was a medical doctor. He also had a property. Medical doctor. He had a property in town where they rented out to tenants, and they also stayed in the compound. She was a very nice person, or she is. She's still a nice person, and they've gone to several hospitals, done several tests, taken herbal medicines, did a lot of things, and nothing was working. Like nothing. So she then decided to leave everything to God. She believed God a lot. She's a Jesus girl. She's a good person. She loves Jesus a lot. Yeah, And 8 years into the marriage also, a particular tenant packed into the compound. And this tenant had a family. He had a wife and twins, a set of twins, a boy and a girl. And she loved children. Sometimes she hosts house parties and brings in children, and they come, they sing and dance. She prepares food and gives to them, they eat and go home. But something strange was always happening. These children never said thank you for one day. They never said thank you. They just finish eating, stand up and go to their houses. She was so furious. So what's the meaning of all this ones? I will cook my food, bring people to my house, and people will never say thank you. They'll just go. Then their parents will come and take them home. They will not say a word. She was so angry. And then she used to have this provision. Like, the husband used to buy beverages every month. Milk, Milo, and all. And when she finished taking it, the tin is empty. She drops it at the front of her house. They call it kong, empty container. So those who are vernacular inclined. Kong, empty kong. She will always drop it in front of her house. Inside the bag. I don't know why she used to do that, but she liked doing that. And every time she drops there. So when these twins came into the compound, the girl and the boy, I think they were 4 years plus. Every time she was not a working class person, she was a stay-at-home person. Her husband said don't work, and she was always at home. So the girl, one of the twins, was always playing the container outside the house. She would come and start drumming, and the sound would be disturbing her inside the house. And she would be like, what is wrong with this girl? Every time I keep containers, she will go and scatter it and start drumming. And when she wants to go and pick up, the portion of the Bible will drop in the mind. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27 to 31. God uses the foolish things of the world to confirm the wise. And she will just drag back and she will not go to stop the child. At some point, she reported to the mom of the girl. Your daughter is always coming to my house, to my front house to come and drum. That empty container I kept there, I did not keep it for her. The mother will say, oh, sorry, oh, my dear. It's my daughter. I don't know why she's always behaving like this. Oh, I don't know why she's so stubborn. Sorry, I beg, sorry. The woman will go back to her house to stop for 2 days. After 2 days, the girl will go back to that same spot and continue with what she was doing. drumming. So one day the brother, the twin, asked her, so why are you always drumming in front of auntie's house? Auntie says she doesn't like this drumming. And you are always drumming in front of auntie's house. Stop drumming in front of auntie's house. And the child said, I don't like this auntie. She does not have a child where I'll be playing with. So let me drum in front of her house so that if she has a child, I'll be playing with that child. If she does not have a child, I'll continue drumming in front of her house. And her brother said, yeah, it's true. The brother joined and was drumming. Every time they come back from school, that particular spot is their drumming spot. The woman was tired of nagging. She was tired of complaining. So why would she be complaining again when the children have told her that she doesn't have a child? So let them drum until they will call her children to come. She gave up on disturbing them. And that happened for 2 years. And every time she goes to pray, that portion of the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27 to 30, will drop in her mind. She still prays, say, I believe in God and all. So after 2 years, one of those days she was going out of the house. One of the girl came and embraced her. She was like, what's in the world this one again? How are you embracing me? The girl smiled at her. And she went into her house. A few days later again, she noticed that the drumming had stopped. The children were no longer drumming. And she noticed that she was sleeping too much. She was not sure and all. She said, let her not go to her husband's hospital. Let her go to another hospital. And she eventually went to another hospital. When she got to the hospital, doctor ran some tests and all. And after due examination, doctor told her, congratulations, you're pregnant. What? How? After how many years? Doctor told her, in 2 months or 3 months' time, she should come back. She's going to meet the sonographer. He is suspecting multiple, that's twins. She went and the scan showed that it was twins. She was happy about it, and these particular children stopped drumming outside her house. They stopped disturbing her. And 8 months into the pregnancy, one of the same girl, look at her, say, Auntie, you give birth to twins, a boy and a girl. She looked at the girl. This girl realized she's something they possess. She just smiled, and 9 months later, she gave birth to a set of twins, a boy and a girl. Their joy knew no bound. The husband was happy, she was happy, everyone in the compound was happy, that she given birth. The husband had to even give the children gifts for all the trouble they gave to the wife. Bought them gifts, even named the children after the twins. And I think 2 years or 3 years in time, the people backed out and started staying in their own apartment. Now, that portion of the Bible came to pass in her life, because God brought those children as a blessing. If she had started fighting, maybe she'd actually fought, but God wanted to use that foolish thing that child was doing to confirm her own wisdom. And God did it. Sometimes we go through things, we see things like punishment in our life, but sometimes God uses the foolish things of the world to confirm the wise. Keep trusting God, keep believing God. No matter what it is you're going through, it might not be not having children, it might be not having a job, not having one thing or the other. There's something you're asking God for so much, and it's looking as if it's not coming true. God is never late, and He never disappoints, He never fails. He will definitely come true for His own, and He will never disappoint you. So keep believing, keep trusting. Always know that He uses foolish things. There's a foolish thing, you might see it as a foolish thing. He uses those foolish things to confirm the wise. He will do it for you soon. Just trust, right? Have a wonderful time. That's why I came. Bye-bye.